Hello, hello everybody. Welcome to my home in Suriname. I am Marieke Visser and I welcome you to our interview with John Liafo, a famous Surinamese artist who lives in French Guiana. I am doing an interview with John in a few minutes, and this is on behalf of Reditex Art Gallery, a gallery in Suriname who participates in the Atlantic World Art Fair. Thank you so much, Atlantic World Art Fair, for starting this initiative. It is really great to join, especially in these COVID times, with fellow Caribbean artists. Welcome everybody. I'm going to invite John Liafo. John, can you come in? As an artist who lived in French Guiana since 1983, but he will be joining us now, and he will be taking us on a small tour to his studio, and then we will commence with the interview. Hi John.
Hi, even hoor, want natuurlijk zit ik weer met een hele hoop problemen hier zo, die ik moet oplossen.
What is the problem, John? Do you have to turn the camera? Because I know...
Yes, no, and I want to put the camera on the outside.
Okay.
So, but I don't think I will get it as I want to do it. So, we do not to lose time. Let me see, let me see, let me see. Let me see, let me see.
There are two arrows on the bottom.
I got it now.
Okay.
It's a little slowly. Okay, here.
Great, John.
Here is outside where I'm working now. So I'm walking into the indoor studio.
Okay, great. This looks wonderful.
Thank you, Marieke. I have to work outdoor because indoor is full of work, so I cannot even turn very good.
Okay.
So, look, I open the door. This is my indoor studio.
Oh wow!
This is my Chinese thing for my father. So.
Okay.
Then you have a little inside thing. You see how plenty it is?
I see how many paintings and artworks there are.
You see? So I'm walking slowly. This is my bureau, my office.
Great.
And I'm going. I try to go a little fast so you do not lose too much time to talk.
Yes.
This is the other part where I stock my work, and I can have meeting with people when they come to see me.
Yes.
Okay. So.
Thank you for letting us see your place and letting us see where you work and how much you've done. And finally now the works get to see public.
Yes, I'm happy for that because that closing is not so easy.
Yes.
See, this is one of my statue there on the corner.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I'm sitting down now. Gonna go to sit down and try to turn that thing. And now you are with me.
And there you are again.
Okay.
Hi, people from Sourgrass, and hi, Mira Winter and Susie Wong Great you have joined us. And thank you, John. They all thank you for the tour into your studio.
Yeah, it was very fast, but the thing is not my studio, is the talk we have. And just to get
Yeah,
in, then they know what I'm doing.
yes. Then they have an impression of how you work.
Yes,
You participated in the Atlantic World Art Fair with
yes,
three works.
yes,
And this is on behalf of Reditex Art Gallery.
yes,
Also, some other Surinamese artists have joined.
yeah,
You will everybody can see that on the website of the Atlantic World Art Fair, and they can visit the fair digitally also. Um, John, you participate with three paintings. I want to
yes.
say what Reditex says about you. John
Mm-hmm.
Leafo creates bold and highly expressive paintings with
Oh,
a strong contemporary appeal. Well,
yes.
we have seen some of that in your studio. He is
Uh-huh.
often inspired by the cultures of Indigenous and Maroon tribes in Suriname and by the unique balance between the natural and the spiritual worlds within their communities. Can you tell us a bit more about your main theme, culture?
Well, you see, if you look at my age, I was born in the colonial time.
Yes.
And since 75 and there before, when I went to Holland, I
1975 is the year Suriname got independent.
independent, but I was in the
Yes.
year of the 60s. I was as a kid of 15, I went to Holland.
Uh-huh.
And slowly on getting older, I was about 15 years when I was there. You see the difference between, slightly different, but they are different between you and Holland.
Mm-hmm.
But as a young guy, you don't really uh, focus on that. You're getting you do your work, you do what you have to do. But getting older, more and more, I had the need, looking at Holland, looking at other countries. I speak of Holland
Uh-huh.
because Holland is the nearest one,
Yes.
but they're close by. Uh, what kind of culture I have, background I have. My culture is not Willem van Oranje,
No.
but they
Yeah.
put it for me. You see, so it goes up and down until I start after the academy. I start my work as an artist. I come more and more. Uh, it tears me, take me more and more to know where I am, where I come from, what are my roots. But everybody, you have a rich roots you don't even think about, but you have it. And normally it's my roots too, but I don't feel like that.
Uh-huh.
Everybody, I know we are people of the earth, but every group of people, they have a home place they can call home.
Yes.
Really, really home. It's where they're born. So I was born in Suriname. And then through the works, for example, by example, and I found the by searching where I come from,
Mm-hmm.
by accident I found the Afaka signs in the Tropen Museum.
Yes, a Faka script is a script which was
From the
invented
Ocarina Juka.
by a Maroon man at the beginning of the 20th century.
Yeah.
It's a
And
highly difficult script, but he invented it in the jungle. It's
yeah,
again proof of how far um, people can go. How
yes.
yeah.
And it shocked me that exists and I do not know. We do not know.
Uh-huh.
So I make copy of it,
Yes.
and I'm not, I I try to, to, to put it out in my work as a part of my work as an artist.
Yes.
I went back to Suriname. I get, I visit the Winti seance.
Yes. A windy ritual.
Yes, excuse me. Yeah, the Winti ritual. I listen to the older people. I listen to their story, and then I saw that all the time I was living in this different culture
Yes.
as a kid without knowing,
Yes.
without being conscious of that. And now I say,
But
Jesus, we have
once.
something, even it is not so big and fantastic, but we
Mm-hmm.
got something, and that's something. I put myself in it as an artist, as the leading of my creation.
Uh-huh.
But then away, and there is I be careful not to be anthropologic, but as an artist and contemporary.
Yeah.
And I think I succeed somewhere. I succeed in it because yes, that is the second book.
I want to show the viewers this book because it has such a beautiful title, Messenger from the Jungle.
Yes.
And to me, what you just told us about how you discovered your own culture and or rediscovered it, and how
Yeah.
you want to share it with our uh, in your art, through your art.
Yes. To to expose my culture, our our
Yes.
culture that is not so really known,
No.
and it go through not an the simple things of life, very human,
Mm-hmm.
and and that is what I try to expose outside, and I think I succeed a little bit to open the face of Suriname, of my beloved country.
Well,
Because
to me, you succeed a lot. I want to share with people one of my John Leafo works. To
yeah,
me, this is well, this is a deep painting of an indigenous village of
yes,
Amerindian people.
yes, yes.
Yeah,
But you see, and you have I work it that way is what I want to say. I don't want they put me in a square from anthropology to what, you know.
yeah,
but on a broader. But then you have to think. And I
Yes.
always say, I don't make it easy for me. I won't make it easy for you.
Yeah.
You have to think a little bit to understand it. But if
Mm-hmm.
you understand it, lucky you don't understand it, well, I can do nothing about it. And if you only like it, I'm already happy with that, you know.
Yeah.
But but as an artist, I just create first for myself because I think that every artist has to be very an egoist, positive.
Yeah.
What the outside world think that is their problems. Of course, an artist cannot always be on the top. You get things that even my wife Maria said, "What the hell are you doing?"
Yeah.
Then I don't listen at once. I keep it. And at a certain moment, I take a look together, discuss it, and sometimes she's right because
Uh-huh.
uh, you work so much that you don't see what you are, even with so much and, um, and happiness that you don't see the wrong things you're doing.
No.
But it's very normal. It's very normal. You just go look at it, admit it, and repaint it.
It's a process.
Yeah,
Uh, uh,
yeah,
your fellow artist, René Tossari, always talks about art as not the work itself is what it's about. It's the process to get there. And I love that thought. It's the whole process that counts. I want to
yeah.
take
Because
I want to take us to the painting in um, which is in the exhibition, Red Man's
yes,
Story. Uh,
yes,
does this is one painting about culture too, and
yes.
can you tell us a bit more about it?
But then in short about it, this about the place we call Kaimang Stone
Yes,
in Suriname, and it's a mythologic of the Carib Indians.
yes.
How it became Kaimang Stone.
Kaimanstong is
Yeah,
translated like Cayman's Rock.
yeah, yes, Cayman's Rock. In fact, it is a story about a brutal colonialist governor who
Uh-huh.
hunted Indian people and who slaughtered them, mistreated them, and whatever you call it. And the moment the Indian do not know what to do, they call the shamans, a group of shamans that tell them to go to an island. They went there, and the shaman and create and talk with their gods that makes the island with the Indian invisible.
Uh-huh.
But the governor he came with a soldier looking where the Indians I can't find them, and suddenly the shaman opened the sign of where the Indian were, and in the same time the god, because they come speedy with a boat, you see Corial,
Yeah,
Pirok Corial, to
the
go to the
dugout
island.
canoe.
Yeah, in Indian canoe to go to the island, and at that moment, the Indian god turned the boat, make the water very heavy, turn the boat, and as the Indian mythology say, today you can see the boat turning is turning around, and it looks like a crocodile. It became kaimang stone.
Okay.
It is noted, it is noted. I am not so in book, but it's noted, I do not invent the things, I go in the all I know, all I do, I go in the history. I do research, and what I found, some of the thing I expose. I do work as an anthropologist.
But you are an artist.
Yeah, but I'm an artist, you see. But I have to
Yes.
go. For example, how can I? But I always say, how can I, when I make a work of a windy and moment,
Mm-hmm.
I am a dresimang. I am a shaman
Yes.
because I saw it. Else, I am a very simple man. Else, how can I ex, do the express myself in it?
Mm-hmm.
And to do it, I put a lot of jazz, very hard.
Okay. I want,
So
you
stress is
mentioned
coming.
the jazz word.
Yes. Yeah.
So this is another work which is included at the Atlantic World Art Fair. Um,
Yes.
this work is Blow It, and it's inspired, you told me, by Miles Davis.
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh, because I myself uh, earn a big part of my study with music,
Uh-huh.
but that was blues and folk song like Bob Dylan, Donovan, Joan Baez, the music of that time.
My favorites.
Yes, I give shows to 200 in a theater with 200 people, thing like that. You come just like this, and with your
Yeah.
harmonica, with your auto harp, with your banjo, with your talk. That was the scene
Yeah.
then, and there I was lucky. So just a sidewalk. I earned my money with music also,
Uh-huh.
and but I stopped and doing it when I went professional in art, because
Yeah.
art is not a half day work; it's a full time work
Yes. It's
with everything that go with it. And I thanks my wife to take all this with her to undergo all this problem for me, but always pushing me up, and uh, so that because everything what I have now and where I am now is because, of course, thanks of her and my
yeah.
children, because they supported that.
Yes. They have
They
been
could,
there for you always.
yeah, they could have given me headache,
Yeah.
and I know a lot of artists who are separated because of that.
Yes.
You see, so Buddha spare me about this problem.
Yeah.
So you see,
That's great.
and the Miles Davis thing is a moment they chosen me, my work, the 15th anniversary of I got behind of the jazz festival, North Sea Jazz Festival, and they
Okay.
make a very big affiche, and they make a lot of other artifacts like and flyers, like a lot of things they sell at
Mm-hmm.
the festival with the same work.
Okay. So it was
And
part
then
of
a
the
gallery,
marketing.
yes, that is what they do.
Yeah.
And the gallery told me, and called me and told me, John, a big black limousine went at the front. Man came out. The man looked, asked, and looked, and they loaded in the car. It was your work. And I said, oh
Okay.
yes. And who was that? Miles Davis. I did
Wow,
gee, sure.
that's
No, you
great.
see,
Wow. So
I did
your work
blessed.
is going places.
No, I am blessed, and that this all these good things and is given to me because I
Yeah.
don't never take things for granted. I don't take granted that you talk with me now. I'm
I
lucky.
don't take
No,
it
no.
for granted either.
Everybody that gives you a helping hand, be humble and be thankful to that because of them,
Yes.
even buyers.
I
I
want
saw
to
once.
I I want to take this moment to thank again the organization of the Atlantic World Art Fair and of
Yes,
course Readytex Art Gallery who made this moment possible. The Atlantic World Art Fair focuses on the Caribbean for this exhibition, for this event. How do you see your relation as an artist to the Caribbean? The first time I interviewed you is in, I think, 2007, because I wrote a book for the central bank in Suriname.
yes,
And I have written there, John Liaveau has always found inspiration in the uniqueness of his native country and in the Caribbean culture. And then you said, an artist can rediscover his country and even give something in return. How do you see it uh, by participating in the Atlantic World Art Fair? Does your Caribbeanness finds a place there too?
well, again, I'm very grateful to that, and to the gallery, to the organization, and all the people, um, because I have decided myself to leave Europe and concentrate on the Caribbean area,
Uh-huh.
which I know what the problem I gonna see I gonna meet, but
Yeah.
I took the chance. And I think that it is a very, very, very lovely, a good thing that the whole area, the Caribbean, Suriname, really doing the effort because we are really not really known in Europe, huh?
No.
Not really, not so, and we have good, beautiful art pieces here.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, of course, it is not uh, that modern as it is in Europe. That is true,
Mm-hmm.
but that does not take away that we got our own own expression.
Yeah.
You see, and that I am happy that these things are pushing up now, and let us and hoping that we can get indoor, indoor, go through a broader space.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes. Thank you. I find myself, I want to add that
yes,
maybe our art is not well known in Europe, But more important to me is that our art for a long time wasn't really understood in Europe. I started writing about Surinamese art at the end of the 90s, and along the way I found that European people didn't really understand our art. And I think a lot of progress has been made. There is starting to come more understanding and also more appreciation. And
Yes.
I think that projects like this are very important in that process.
Yes, and I did try to myself, and I
Yeah,
can give you an example. Every time when I was in Holland, I spoke about Suriname and Suriname artists.
yeah,
I had two galleries, one from Utrecht that came to, I invite him, passed by French Guyana, and I give him the address where he should visit in Suriname.
yes,
And the first step, it's a pity they don't say it, is struikenblok and pinas,
mm-hmm,
by the galleries in Utrecht.
yes,
And who do a lot also, which make class doing some silk screen, is Henk van der Plas.
mm-hmm,
I motivate him to go to Suriname. I went when I was in Holland to a meeting to get material with the glasses, with Suriname glasses, for the eye. So
uh,
and that I mean you do not gonna go like when I work there. I take the phone and I have a silk screen already to use. When
yes,
when something happened, I just call and in half an hour I have another.
yes,
In Suriname, we don't have that.
no,
So we brought the roll. And Henk showed them at, because I always did for Nola Hatterman,
yeah,
show them there how to work, how to make the silk screen, because I understand Suriname do not have this the artists, the rich things that they have in Europe,
yeah.
so they can use silk screen to make T-shirts.
Yes.
Make everything
I
together.
want to interrupt you, John. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
We are nearing the end of the
Okay, okay,
interview.
okay, no problem.
And I just got a comment by Mira Winter that
Yes.
indeed there is much more appreciation these days, and that she says the appreciation is certainly changing and advancing, because while as we speak, the exhibition in the Stedelijk Museum in Amsterdam about the Surinamese School of
Yeah.
Art is reopening again. And that is, of course, a great stage for Surinamese art. And now this event, actually, I wanted to talk a bit more about the COVID situation and how it's affecting your work. But I am
Mm.
afraid we have reached the end of our half hour. Uh, and we have seen one way in which the pandemic situation has affected you is that your studio is full of works.
Yes.
So people who are interested in buying your work, they can get in contact with the ReadyText Art Gallery
Yes.
or with you to follow you. And we hope very much that times will become better and that
Yeah.
we will be able to travel and uh, enjoy work live in galleries. But for the meantime, this was great talking to you. And
Thank you.
yeah,
Let me say one little thing more. I
yes,
hope the
please.
stage left not gonna do another one in 15 years. Eh?
No, no.
So you know what I'm
I
talking about.
I have certainly been inspired to do more interviews like this. Um, uh, so thanks again, also from me personally.
You're
Um,
welcome.
yeah,
You're
thank you
welcome, my
very
dear.
much.
And say hello to everyone in Suriname for me.
Okay.
And I will burn a candle that God bless Suriname with all this problem we have. Uh, all this the human problem and the medical problem that we have to get out of it.
Yeah.
Okay, Marika?
Okay. Thank you again. We have comments here. Sour grass. So they thank us. Cassandra Gummels thanks us. Mira Winter. Monique Nushaya. Oh wow.
Yes, yes. I will not forget my
Yeah.
favorite uh, gallery director Monique Nushaya because
They are thanking us now. So
she's a warm gallerist, the one I love, the
yeah.
way I love,
Yes.
not the heart. She's doing her best and with her heart, and that
Yeah.
is not easy to find.
Yes. Okay, John. Okay,
Okay,
viewers. Thank you so much for being with us, and we'll keep in touch. Bye bye.
okay. Bye
Bye
bye, everybody. Bye
bye.
bye. Bye.